Hey everybody, it's Pastor Dave of Christian Faith Fellowship here in Tucson, Arizona. I want to share something from God's Word that's so amazing. James chapter 1 verses 17 and 18. Let me read to you from God's Word. Whatever is good and perfect is a gift coming down to us from God our Father, who created all the lights in the heavens. He never changes or casts a shifting shadow. He chose to give birth to us by giving us his true word. And we, out of all creation, became his prized possession. Man, when I read those scriptures, I am humbled and in awe of the statement that we are told out of God's word of how he views us. Having grown up in Michigan, right outside of Detroit in the metro area in the city of Inkster, I grew up with not traveling a lot, and so Michigan's flatlands, as you know. Some beautiful country, but it's flatlands. And so when we moved here to Tucson, Arizona, and the mountains that surround the city, and just looking at them, I was in awe of them. Just incredible beauty and glory when you look at those mountains. I remember then, as I reflect back to my first trip as a kid to SeaWorld, down in Ohio, and I saw the killer whale for the first time and was just in awe of that massive creature and what they were and how they were made. They were just amazing. And then I think of all the little hummingbirds that buzz around here in Tucson. I think we have like 16 different species. I may be wrong on that, but it's crazy. And I see that little tiny bird and its beauty and perfection. We have incredible skies here in Tucson. As we look into the stars and the moon and the things that are in the heavens above us, even as James writes about here, that God created them all. And I stand in awe. And as I look into the vastness of space, I feel this tiny insignificance of myself. And now today, with our technology being blessed with Google Earth, and you can just kind of view the planet in so many different things, and you see the awe and the majesty of creation. And then I look and I read what God says about us. I, Dave, in all of creation, am God's prized possession. Man, many of us struggle with self-worth and value and all those things, and I want you to know that the creator of the universe sees us as his prized possession. Think about the things in nature that give you a thrill when you see them. The giant redwoods, the mountains, the pine trees in the woods and the forest, the animals that are all over creation. Any and all of those things that you look at and you'll feel that awe and that thrill of creation. That is how God sees you. What an amazing thing. He wants you to know today that you are why he gave his life. It was not hard for him to give his life at Calvary for us, because that is how he views us. He wants you to know today, you are his prized possession, and he loves you. Have an amazing day with him, and God bless you.
Thank you so much for checking us out online today. If you would like to hear more messages like these, you can hit the subscribe button down below to follow Christian Faith Fellowship. We would love it if you could share these with your friends and family, so that way they can know that they have a purpose and God has a plan for them too. We encourage you to download the Christian Faith Fellowship app. That way you can stay connected with our ministries wherever you go. Finally, thanks to everybody who gives financially and supports this ministry.